One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Memphis Tigers offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Rice Owls offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players. And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Barnett. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They went right back to him, and this time the deep... was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Leads it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? The give from the gun. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Gets it to the back. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, 1 little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Behind his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The short hands, it's Jackson. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Oh, the big fella running to glory. At the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only... huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quick strike complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Jenkins. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's what
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. Memphis will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't. The football, it's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give is to Smith. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Complete on the shuffle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Tigers are on the move. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Lewis to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. Using the quick game. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires to the tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Floats it out in space. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out route. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws to the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll try to take it back. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick. He gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Lewis wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll open the second half with a run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Rice rushes to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's got it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the 1st play of the drive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Lewis to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. To the ground with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Owls moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Motion from the back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Hard running there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Alexander. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got him. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They'll line up to go for 2. Send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Smith. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes his way for more. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately...
There he goes! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Still running at the 40. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Tigers in the hurry-up.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Lewis wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. At the 35, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together.
Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. FIU handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown, and what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw...
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Single. Check. White 18, Rocky switch. White.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Cole. He's moving out of the pocket.
Loses 9.
Up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
Here we go.
On the direct snap, it's Cole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barnett. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Finds him out of the backfield, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but They're just not able to hook up.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Set back by the earlier sack, maybe a hint of desperation here, behind and going for it on 4th and long. Blasted as he lets it go. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The defense making a play to put an